Brendan Mortensen here at the PNC Digital Desk, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865. Getting closer to first pitch, here's Brandon Hyde.
Our guys done a great job all year of being consistent, and you know, you walk around the clubhouse today or talk to a lot of these guys, they're feeling good about today's game, and they're feeling, you know, some of them aren't putting up the numbers. They're a little bit frustrated offensively, but there's a lot of intent there, and they're ready to turn the page, and I think, you know, hopefully take some good at bats tonight.
Is today a night where you just hope that maybe that first hit, that first run comes early in the game to kind of maybe break out of it?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to get a little bit of a lead and get some separation. But we're facing, you know, this is a really good pitching staff, and they're playing great baseball, and we have to, you know, we saw it last night, and there was some really good arms they threw at us, and you know, hopefully we can just kind of get some traffic on the bases and get a big hit.
It's the second time this week that you started Soto over Holliday. Is he not making the progress against left-handers that you'd like?
Well, I'm just giving Jackson a little bit of a break. You know, just 'cause this is more of a mental break. It's a lot thrown at him. He's 20 years old. You know, AL East pennant race, and just wanted to let him relax for a night. Maybe be ready to get a big hit for us off the bench like he did in the Houston game. But just trying to take some pressure off him.
Are you seeing anything with him specifically with his swing or the leg kick or anything recently with his timing at the plate?
I just, you know, it's a young player that's got 170 at bats in the big leagues, and this is a tough level, and it's a tough place to perform, and it's a tough time of year, and you know, talk to him a lot. The process is really good. He's kept his head up. I think he's handled everything incredibly well, especially for his age. And you know, I think it's more for me of some adjustments in the box, more of approach-wise than it is actual physical, and you know, he's just there's learning lessons along the way.
Because you haven't had Westburg, you've had to play him perhaps more than you would have done if Westburg were here. Is that one of the?
Yeah, I think that goes along with a lot of guys. You know, because of some of the guys being out, you know, some guys have played and had certain matchups maybe that wouldn't have if you had your entire roster. Now that's just the way it is. I mean, injuries happen, and you know, you have to be ready to play all the time.
Do you think some of these young guys are putting too much pressure on themselves because they're trying to establish themselves as major leaguers while trying to show they can contribute to a team that's chasing a playoff bid? It's a lot to kind of handle at once.
I think you answered it. It's a lot to handle at once. Yeah, I mean, there's different stages as a major league player, and the first one honestly is survival mode, and be in survival mode, but also try to perform at this time of year with a team that trying to get to the postseason. It's not easy to do. So then we have a lot of young guys kind of going through stuff for the first time. I think they're going to be way better players because of it. We've talked a lot about that with them. And learning how to deal with tough environments, learning how to deal with adversity, learning how to block out all the noise is part of being a major league player. And you know, these guys eventually, whenever that is when they do that, they're gonna be really, really good players.
That'll just about do it here from the PNC Digital Desk, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865.